It was Motherwell's Jack Fail who made the tackle, but was it Craig Napier who failed when he sent him off with a straight red card? Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. Motherwell have appealed the decision. Yes, Stuart Kettlewell, after the game, he came out, he was angry towards referee Craig Napier. He believed he sprinted over like an Olympian to dish out a red card. Liam Kelly also got involved. He labelled Craig Napier as arrogant. Also, we had a couple of pundits on Sports Scene, including Lee Miller and Neil McCann, saying that they believed it should have been overturned by VAR. They believed it was a clear and obvious decision and that the red card should have been overturned on the field. However, one man that doesn't believe it should have been overturned, one man that doesn't believe Craig Napier made a mistake, was Dermot Gallagher. And Dermot Gallagher, when he's doing ref watch, he's like one of those controversial figures. He's an enigma. You know, if he agrees with your team, then you think he's a god of referee, and if he disagrees with your team, then you think he's just some fucking bum in Ireland that was never any good when he was doing his job. But he reckons it was a clear red. He doesn't think it will be overturned, and he thinks that Motherwell are wasting their time. But regardless, Motherwell have put in an appeal to get this overturned. Will it get overturned though? What do you think?
Probably not. And you know what? Stuart Kettlewell, David De Gea, there's other words for him. He didn't sprint over like an Olympic sprinter. He walked over. Alright, let's get that clear. I mean, we watch Sports Scene, right, like we do every week. He walked over.
Now, it was a brisk walk though.
Yeah, but he's a referee. I mean, if he deemed it as a serious offence and worthy of a red, is it any wonder it was quick? He's hardly going to drag it out. You know what? Normally, these decisions with this amount of outrage and outburst, they are wrong. I can see why he sent him off. And I don't even like Dermot Gallagher. I don't even know what he said, but here, I can see why you think it's alright.
Well, I can tell you what Dermot Gallagher said.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Dermot Gallagher says, quote, "I think the only debate is that he probably didn't mean to do that, but he did do it and was always going to get a red card. No. It's a very awkward challenge when you see it. Bang. Yes, it's a red card." End of quote. So bang. According to Dermot Gallagher, bang. There's no debate here.
Bang.
Bang.
It is gone.
Bang, and Jack Fail is gone. Red card, boom. So, according to Dermot Gallagher, it's a red card. I'm sure Aberdeen fans will be coming out and praising Dermot Gallagher. They will say that Dermot Gallagher is the be-all and end-all. Dermot Gallagher has the golden rules. Whatever Dermot Gallagher says goes. And I'm sure Motherwell fans right now will be thinking, what the fuck does Dermot Gallagher know? It's just one former referee's opinion. And you know what? What I never understood is, why are people so quick to come out and treat Dermot Gallagher like a god when he agrees with a decision, right, that went for their team? Because they always say, oh, well, he's the former referee and you're not. Yeah, but look at the amount of current referees that we disagree with every single week. Look how quick you are to disagree with a current referee that's actually refereeing the match when he gives a decision you don't agree with. Yet you will take the word of a former referee that's not done it in like a decade as the fucking holy truth. That never makes any sense to me.
Yeah, it's retarded. He hasn't done it since, what, 2007? 17 years? Not that it matters, he could have retired yesterday.
But you know, Dermot Gallagher will come out, like he will disagree with a referee on a certain case and say, nah, I think the referee got it wrong. Then the fans of the club that were on the receiving end of the decision that the referee got wrong will come out and say, see, Dermot Gallagher said it, a former referee. Well, why does him being a former referee hold so much weight when you're not even willing to take on board the opinion of the current referees refereeing the game? Who cares, right? Dermot Gallagher, he might be right on occasions, he might be wrong on occasions, but him being a former referee, for me, he's got nothing to do with it. He's got an opinion just like everybody else.
Yeah.
No, but how many times have we seen, in particular Rangers and Celtic fans, because they do seem to... The decisions that affect Rangers and Celtic tend to be the most controversial because they're the two biggest teams, so therefore the decisions on those two are going to be spotlighted more. But how many times this season have we already seen him go against one or two of the teams, and those sets of fans will come out and praise him, but then maybe in a month's time he will say something that will go against them, and then they'll be all negative? It's like, we can't have it both ways. Either he's a guy that we should value his opinion, or he's a fucking nobody. But people will seem to just judge him differently depending on if he's agreeing or disagreeing with their side.
No, that's what it is. So, and that is the problem for me. It's like, just call it as it is. You can't take his opinion as gospel one week, and then because he goes against your team, it's pish. I don't think his opinion should be gospel.
Because I remember Dermot Gallagher. I think Dermot Gallagher says that the Motherwell player, was it Casey? Dan Casey should have been sent off for the tackle on what Rangers player did he tackle?
McCausland.
Yeah, so he said Dan Casey should have been sent off for the tackle on McCausland, and Rangers fans were praising him, saying, Dermot Gallagher said it, so it must be true. But Dermot Gallagher also says that Cyril Dessers committed a foul on Lagerbielke, and I don't think that he did. And back then, Dermot Gallagher was the biggest waste of space ever. Oh, he's only saying that because he's, Irish loving this and that. So, I mean, you can't have it both ways.
No, you can't have it both ways, but here, I didn't think Dan Casey should have been sent off, and I think that goal should have stood, so
that's
there
what
you go.
I think Cyril, that goal should have stood.
Fog football knows where it's at.
Dermot
Gallagher, not so
Never mind the ref watch, Fog watch.
Right.
Every week, every Monday, Fog football will tell you the decisions that were right and decisions that were wrong. But
there away, bells on.
Do I think this will be overturned? Honestly, no. Do I think it should have been a red card? No, but considering he can't, I just don't see how they look at this and go, oh, nah, that's not a red card.
Oh, nah. What's my name?
Because a big focus point on football now is to follow through and endangering your opponent. And both of those things happened here. He did he catches him, no doubt about it, and he did follow through.
Yeah.
Dan Casey won the ball against, there wasn't even a challenge. Dan Casey got to the ball way before McCausland. Yet, the whole thing was the follow through.
And that is the problem, though, because I don't get it, because that Butland one is a joke. And I'm consistent. I said the Butland one was a joke, and I think with the Dan Casey one, the only difference is, I think with Butland, it's like an immediate contact after. With Dan Casey, it is like a delay, and more of a delayed one. But here, either way, I don't think they were reds.
This ain't getting overturned, though. I don't think it's a red card, but I can't imagine it being overturned.
Yeah, same reason I thought it wouldn't get overturned on the pitch, because if the referee deems it a red that close, how's he going to go to VAR and this not give it?
Now, could you argue his boot isn't high, so therefore it might be overturned? Will that help him?
Maybe, but no, it won't be overturned. That's my decision. That's my fault.
Yeah, so, look, I think it was a ball that was there to be contested, but unfortunately, you don't really get contested balls these days in football. You're only allowed to contest a ball if you're not going to endanger an opponent, and he did endanger his opponent, so I think that this red card will probably stand, and, Stuart Kettlewell, Liam Kelly, they're all going to be left disappointed, I think, after the decision from the panel. So that's it, guys. Let us know your thoughts down below. Was this a red card? Was it not a red card? Do you think it will be overturned? I personally don't. I think Motherwell is going to be disappointed here, but we'll see what happens, and we'll catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.